EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Here's Cade York to start the ball game. And off we go from the Superdome. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Purdy. He connects with Gray on that one. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
2nd down and 3. First carry for David Montgomery. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They send Evans in motion. Off the play fake, Purdy. He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Right back to Olave. He's done it again. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Throwing again is Purdy. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Here's Purdy again. First down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Gray is the motion man here. Third and goal. Purdy. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. It took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal. Bates' kick is good. And the Saints will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10 now from the 36. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Demario Davis there on the play. Second and 7. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and I'll tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary. Let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. The Giants sending out their punter. And this ball will be down on the other side of midfield. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. Dobbs headed in motion. On 2nd down, Purdy. He'll look underneath here for Montgomery. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They send Evans in motion. A 1st down throw for Purdy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Third down, Purdy. Open man, that's the tight end, Gray. And he's in. Noah Gray, touchdown 6. His 12th touchdown of the year. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But
so the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds. And the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing now is Jones. good for 27 and a first down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
On first down, Jones.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Jones going to hand this to Tracy. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. Shotgun now for Jones. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will score. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, Giants.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Purdy. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 25-yard line.
They'll go play action with Purdy. Going up top. That is caught! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 75 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Slayton is the man in motion. Jones now on first down. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. It's complete to Evans. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, it's Purdy. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Shotgun snap to Purdy. All the way across the field to the left, and somehow it's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Scramble moves. Every team has them, and the teams that execute them the best, that's where the big plays come. It's exactly the case here. Great job by the running back sensing his quarterback move from the pocket, stay in phase, be friendly, throw for the quarterback, and once he gets the ball in his hands, he can do the rest.
Back to the air again is Purdy. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. As you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Throwing again is Purdy. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Back to the air is Purdy. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Motion man is Hyatt. Drive will start on the ground.
Number 15, the ball carrier.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Jones operating out of the pistol. Working across the field, he gets this to Neighbors. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Now Jones throwing on 2nd down. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former Florida State Seminole. And the Saints are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
In the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
He'll go play action. Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Dobbs headed in motion. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's caught. It's Evans. And he's into the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown, New Orleans. Here's Bates for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Saints add on one more as they extend. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Jones. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now, Jones. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. Shotgun now for Jones. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On play action, it's Jones. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This one from 52 yards away. York's kick is good. And the Giants cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to give himself up, dives to the turf. Bit of a strange return there. We're going to start with very poor field position. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Going up top for Evans. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Slayton is the man in motion. Pass pulled in by Tracy. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Throwing now is Jones. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
They'll go play action with Purdy. That's into the hands of the fullback. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 32 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
This is hot toward the side of the end zone. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Saints. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And some nice footwork as he spins forward for a yard. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Howden.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Throw left side, pulled in by Evans. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll turn and hand this one off. He is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. Bates them for the extra point. He's got it. The Saints stretch things out even further. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Not good.